Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin. I'm ready today. Let's do some fucked up shit.
Viking Death Squad is what we're doing, Austin.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I thought it was VIKING Death Squad.
We did that yesterday.
We're going to kill Matthew Perry. Oh, wait, too late.
Christ.
We recorded this very early.
We're playing Viking Death Squad. We started last episode, so if you want to be fully apprised of what's going on, tick back once. Otherwise, welcome to the show. Viking Death Squad is a heavy metal RPG about immortal Viking warriors brought to life by the war pigs in the year 10,000 in order to fully conquer the earth. But these war pigs have been taken to low to hell by Satan and are now about to attack the seed.
Got it.
A floating weapons platform bombarding hell. It's cool.
Okay.
It's very fun.
Austin, who are you playing?
I am playing Mad Gunner, the,
Well-adjusted,
yes,
rational waiter.
Berserker.
Oh, okay. We actually were working with the creator of this game. He did custom art for this. He created this whole module we're playing.
Yeah, I love my character portrait.
Yeah, and that's the Rune Hammer on YouTube and
That's right.
elsewhere.
Corey, who do you have?
I'm playing Ingrid Rollo's daughter.
Uh-huh.
She's chewy, caramelly.
Inventor of Toblerone.
That's right.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about Rollo's daughter?
She's gentle but deadly, I'll put it that way.
Yeah, like cholera.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Todd?
I'm Captain Olaf, got a battle hammer and a Ghostbusters ecto trap.
That'll do it.
Captain Olaf is my favorite Danish Saturday morning children's television show host.
Yes.
He comes out with the axe and the severed cow head. Welcome, children, to Captain Olaf.
Then the cow's like, yes, welcome. And he's a puppet.
Yeah, the cow, Svelte Mickey.
God.
Who lives in a yurt by the side of the lake.
Svelte Mickey. And all the children's covered in gore. It's Denmark.
Today we watch Conan.
A Serbian film.
Movie host? Yeah.
Denmark, land of peppermints and offal.
They open a refrigerator and it's just John Wilkes Booth.
Jesus.
Answering questions about vegetables.
And 9/11.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Oh, today, kids, we have a very special treat. We show some Pruder film on loop for 1 hour.
Back up to the left!
Yeah, but it's in 4K. It's pretty good.
Next week, the Enola Gay.
Right.
Yeah.
Onboard flight log.
They got their own version of the human. It's the bovine centipede. They show.
And did we talk about clogs? Wait, that's not Denmark. It's...
Stomping on our enemies.
And don't forget our book on tape, the flight recorder for Flight 93.
Jesus.
And don't forget to brush your teeth.
Yeah, well, it's for children.
Yeah.
We got to stop playing these metal ass games. It's making us awful.
Okay, so you are on the blackened death plains of Earth. You've just escaped from hell. You were recruited by Captain Vara in a screaming skull attack on the Seed, which the Seed is this floating war pig's weapon platform. It's about 20,000 feet up, and it's firing bombs and missiles and, laser beams into the surface of the Earth, and some of them are teleporting down into hell to bombard hell. It's a whole thing. So you and the other screaming skulls, which are normal humans, they are not immortal Vikings, but they're dedicated and veteran warriors.
But an apt description for us altogether.
Yes. They are all on these jet bikes in a field, engines rumbling, belching smog. There's the ever-present rumble of the Seed's weapons smashing into the earth. Captain Vara raises her triple shotgun. We go! For the skulls! And everyone, for the skulls! And then a heavy metal starts playing.
Skulls.
Rollo's daughter and Gunner are on the same bike, right?
Yeah, he's on my pegs.
Yeah, I'm riding on the front with my arms spread in the air like a magic fairy.
Spread.
No. And Todd, you're on your own, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So the jet bikes blast off into the sky, this massive gout of flame and smoke screeching through the air. The screaming skulls, appropriately, are screaming. They start spreading out, taking up firing positions. The engagement will start in moments, and that's when the cutting beam from the Seed blazes into existence, hacks through two of the jet bikes. They explode. You're not even in weapon range yet for your jet bikes, and the Seed is already fighting back.
Cheat slash.
So, Todd, I'm going to let you go first. You're accelerating high speed through the air towards the Seed.
Attention, residents of the Seed. Just go away.
Now, these seeds, remember, the seed is large. It's about the size of like a 5-story building, covered in armor plates and weapons. It is a large weapon, large vehicle. And mechanically, you guys have 6 rounds before it destroys the laboratories that you came out of,
Okay. All right, cool. So,
which you want to stop.
I think Captain Olaf is going to try to get as close as he can. Now, let me ask you a question. I'm on the jet bike.
Yes,
I also have my jump boots, which allow me to move twice per turn.
sure.
So, can I utilize that somehow on the jet bike and maybe kick it like a horse and make it go faster?
Does that sound metal to you?
I mean,
Riding a jet bike, firing jump boots to make the jet bike go faster?
Yes.
Sounds pretty metal to me.
Okay.
I feel like that's a yes.
All right, then. I also have my repulsor stone,
Okay.
which gives me a short burst of flight. So what if I hit that at the same time?
I would say if you do that, you could instantly you could just fly straight at the seed and reach it this turn.
Okay.
I mean, you could slam into it like a missile and do a lot of damage and die.
No, I don't want to do that yet.
Well, you can die twice more before you're truly dead.
Oh, that's true. I still have 2 deaths left. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And before he kicks it into gear, Captain Olaf shouts, "In the name of the goddess Deborah Gibson."
Metal.
Okay, so let me roll for its speed. So it's going to be trying to evade you. So it rolled a 14. Now you can roll your speed to try to hit it. Now you're going to get an extra die from the jet bike.
Yes.
And I'll give you an extra die for your jet boots.
Cool.
An extra die for your repulsor stone.
Yes.
And an extra die because it's fucking metal.
Yeah.
So you got to get over 14. And I'll give you an extra hit for every 5 you get over the target number.
And also, Captain Olaf is a pilot, so that also gives him an extra die.
There you go.
24.
So you just Admiral Holdo this motorcycle into the seat.
So you got 3 hits on it. The jet bike and Olaf slam into the seed. There's a massive explosion. The jet bike blasts through the seed like a gunshot, comes out the other end in pieces with black smoke pouring out of it. Olaf is still on the other side, impaled on this huge spar,
Yeah.
choking out his last moments. So Todd, mark another death. And that's worth 3 hits on its slag armor. Giant chunks are falling away. One weapon system just explodes. And, it's its turn. Well, there's no point in it shooting at Olaf because he's dead. So Gunner is just firing, but Rollo's daughter is the pilot. The cutting beam lances out again, slashes through 3 more of the jet bikes. They explode, and then it cuts straight towards Rollo's daughter and Gunner. Corey, you're going to need to roll a speed to evade, or 2 of your armor will be instantly destroyed.
Okay.
So she hit on a 23. The seed did.
Okay, so the jet bike gives us +1 speed and 3 armor. So
Yes.
that will make my speed 4 die. I got 11 altogether.
Uh-oh.
So the cutting beam smashes into you 2, knocks the jet bike off course. Now, it destroys 2 armors, two hits, basically. Those don't have to be on the jet bike. That can be on armor that either you or Gunner are wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, we could each take one.
Ingrid has an iron plate, ignore first hit.
Oh, okay.
So that basically negates that on her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gunner has an indestructible dragon helmet. I think it's called the Scales of...
Iduthrax.
Yeah, it's marked as indestructible. I actually don't really know what that'll mean for the mechanics, Kyle.
I don't either. So I'm going to say you can still take hits because this doesn't seem like a game that would stop you from dying. But after it takes 3 hits, it's not destroyed. It just doesn't absorb any more hits. And you could there'd probably be some crazy ritual you could do to regenerate it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like throw it in a hellfire or
Okay.
something.
I do that anyway.
Sure.
So our armor blocked those hits, right? So
Yeah.
we're not dead or anything.
Yeah, correct. As
Okay,
long as
cool.
you have armor, you're not dead.
Okay.
Once you're out of armor and you take a hit, bye-bye.
Okay.
So, Corey, it is your turn. What does Rollo's daughter do? The smoke is still pouring out of the side of the seed from where Olaf impacted it. It is firing multiple weapons on the oncoming jet bikes.
Stop shooting, Sheed.
No.
I need to get home to watch Suddenly Susan. So Ingrid.
That's all they show in hell.
So Ingrid is going to pilot the jet bike towards the open hole.
Oh, okay.
I was about to ask if you could hurl me through the opening.
Oh, I could totally do that. I could slam on the brakes and jettison you towards the hole.
I approve this plan.
Yeah.
It's a huge, I mean, the hole is the size of, well, I mean, let's get a little technical, 4 refrigerators.
Okay.
And you can see burning interior devices and sparks. Olaf impaled on a spike nearby.
I left you a big hole, my brother and sister.
Shanks.
So, Corey, I would say this is going to be probably aim or wits. I could see an argument for either. Or guts, if it's more of a chicken scenario.
Could we call this a ranged attack?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Kind of shooting.
I am
Yeah.
Mad Gunner, and I am indeed a projectile.
Yeah, shooting gunner.
I will always support Austin being flung into things.
Okay, Ingrid's going to use sharp shot. Which
Perfect.
she rolls that instead of a ranged attack.
Okay.
And she has 3 die in sharp shot.
I'll let you use the speed of the jet bike
Okay.
as a bonus die.
So that's +1. And with sharp shot, each 6 is a crit.
Ooh, nice. So also I'll say, so doing damage inside the seed ignores about half of its armor.
Okay.
So,
And I'm going to use 1 resolve to add another die.
okay.
So total of 5d6.
You're trying to hit a 13 or better.
Okay. It's a total of 16, and I rolled 1 6, so that's a crit.
So you got a crit. So I'll let you decide what's going to happen. Now, you're going to fling Mad Gunner into the hole in the seat. That is already going to happen.
Okay. How much damage does he do as a person hitting something?
Well, I'll say he's worth 1 hit
Okay.
at minimum.
Okay.
Because he slams into an important set of relay cables, electrocutes himself, and is flung off into a cramped internal access way. But he feels fine. But now electricity is arcing through sections of the seed that it shouldn't be. So that's worth 1 hit on the seed.
Okay.
So these are what happens on a crit. You get your maximum narrative effect, which is flinging Gunner
Yeah.
in. If attacking, destroying 1 piece of armor completely. I'm going to say that even though you use sharpshooter, this isn't technically an attack. You know, you're not firing a gun or swinging an axe. You can take another turn instantly. You can mark 1 bubble on any blood rune. And if using a skill, mark off 2 bubbles to improve that skill instead of just 1.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Crit is pretty fucking awesome.
Cool.
So definitely, yeah, mark off the 2 bubbles on the skill, mark a blood rune, and then take another turn.
So there's 5 bubbles on here under sharp shot. So when I fill that up, something happens. It improves the skill.
I believe so. I believe that is the way it works.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And I get to take another turn.
You get to take another turn.
Stupendous.
So you're very close to the seed. You can see Gunner laughing madly, getting to his feet inside. Olaf is starting to come back to his senses after dying that second time. The screaming skulls are flying all around you. There are explosions, bombs going off below, dust rising into the air, mass hysteria.
Okay, let me ask you this, Kyle.
Okay.
What I would like to do is punch it on my jet bike again, shooting,
Yeah.
top speed towards the hole,
Okay.
leap off the bike when I get inside, and let it crash into something and explode.
Okay.
And can I still attack when I land
Yeah, because flying through the hole would count as your movement.
the move? Okay, I would like to do that.
So you'll still have to roll to pilot to make sure you don't die.
Okay, and that's speed?
I think wits in this case.
Okay.
And this is not going to be technically against the seed. It's just going to be the difficulty of it. So it's difficulty 5. And you'll still be able to attack. This is just whether or not you take damage on, bumping into something.
Okay, Ingrid's wits aren't the greatest. It's 1. So I got to beat a 5.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Ingrid's jet bike is blasting past the coils that Gunner bounced off of, and they're sparking with electricity. And just as she passes, a lightning bolt slams into her, slams her off her jet bike and into the access way where Gunner is. And she's just left there smoking, and part of her clothes are on fire. So you're going to take a hit on your armor.
Oh no, my schmuck.
So what armor are you going to take the hit on?
I'm going to take it on my wing shield because I haven't taken any hits on that yet.
Okay.
It's a light shield, and it basically lets my hands be free. So that would kind of make sense narratively that I'm going to use another attack here.
Sure. Yeah, the jetpack keeps on going. It flies through the hole that Olaf left, gets out into clear blue sky, or, well, for this apocalyptic Earth, clear gray sky. The autopilot takes over. Autopilot engaged. No life forms detected. Returning to home base, St. Augustine, Florida. And it flies off.
Sunny St. Augustine. Gosh.
So, yeah, you can make your attack. How are you doing? You're in this small, cramped, probably maintenance access way where Gunner is. And of course, you can see the giant gaping hole left through the superstructure. You're, right next to that.
Okay. I'm going to use my smoke chain,
Okay.
which I assume is a melee attack.
I think so.
So is that power for melee attacks?
Definitely power.
Okay. I get plus 3d with my smoke chain. My power's 2, so that's 5.
So it's going to only get to apply about half its speed, which, to dodge this attack. Because the seed is moving. It's a very unstable platform you're on as it's jinking and firing thrusters to evade the jet bike. So it rolled an 11.
So with smoke chain, I also get an insta kill on a crit.
That's nice.
And a normal crit is...
Beating the target number by 12 or higher.
Okay.
Which is a high bar.
Okay, I'm also going to use Whirlwind as I do this. It's one of my skills. Roll as a follow-up to a successful melee attack and gain a bonus attack for each 6 I roll.
Jeez.
So yeah, 5 die. 24.
3 6s in there.
So that would be a crit. That's plus 12, correct, Kyle?
That is plus 12.
Fuck your seed.
So describe what this looks like. How does this smoke chain destroy the seed?
Ingrid shouts, "Stop smoking cigarettes, stupids!"
Okay.
and starts twirling the smoke chain. It's kind of like General Grievous kind of thing, like spinning it. She's holding it in the middle and spinning it on both sides to make like a
I get it.
General Grievous thing.
Yeah, and the smoke chain, that's a magical hell weapon, right?
It ain't normal.
Yeah, and so it's supernaturally lashing out, just cutting huge chunks out of the seed.
So she's running from the beginning of the open hole towards the other side of the seed. Well,
Okay.
I bet she's skipping. Let's
Sure.
be honest. Skipping.
Yeah, things are exploding. The seed starts to list, and then all the weapon diodes on the outside go dark, and you can feel the main generator power down. And that's when you realize, oh, this was just a sub-seed, because the cloaking device hiding the great seed in the sky above appears.
Shit, sub-seed.
And so the seed you're on, the sub-seed you're on, is starting to sink as gravity reasserts itself. And the greater seed, with twice as many guns and twice as much armor, starts blasting into the screaming skulls.
Jesus. So with my whirlwind, I get bonus attack for each 6 I roll. And is
Yeah.
6 the 6 I rolled from this dice pool?
Yes, this dice pool.
Okay, so I got 3 6s on this dice pool.
Okay, if you can come up with some bullshit to get you to the greater seed, hundreds of feet above you, I will let you use those extra attacks.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Since she did so well, can I say I can sacrifice a couple of those extra bonus attacks to say she spins the chain so fast that she uses it as a helicopter to rise using the power of smoky hell?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to
thanks.
spend some attacks, though there are the jump boots on Olaf's corpse, and there are other jet bikes flying around. But if you want to spend an attack, you could do it that way. You could do it the smoke chain helicopter way.
Yeah, I'd rather do it that way. Seems fun.
With the power of Lucifer propelling you, Ingrid ascends towards the great seed. You land on the surface of it, clinging onto the side, and you can make your other attacks.
Okay.
So you go 3 6s?
Yes.
Okay, so you can make 2 additional melee attacks.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Corey.
But you can't insta-kill this one, but you can do more damage.
Okay. Her first attack, she's going to use her war drum.
Gotcha.
That can be used to inspire plus 1d or intimidate minus 1d. So basically, if I use inspire, that would give whoever goes next an extra d or minus 1d to the seed's next attack.
Yes. Which it will attack when you're done with these attacks.
Right.
So
I think she's going to use it towards intimidate.
the machine seed, it doesn't know why, but it is intimidated.
Well, they just saw some weird shit with a chain, smoky chain.
A lot of weird shit.
Well, it's kind of weird, even for
Corey's turn's taking like 20 minutes.
Hail aliens. I'm sorry. Ingrid rolled well.
Okay, so make your other attack.
Okay, for her final attack, and then I'll let you guys play.
Oh, I would also say that using the smoke chain as a helicopter counts as a hit on it.
Okay, cool.
Because that's definitely pushing it above its normal usage.
Okay. She's going to use her thermite blowtorch now.
Oh, cut away in?
Yeah, I can cut anything in 2 rounds.
Okay, so she's cutting into the hull,
Okay.
and at the end of her next turn, she'll have cut an opening.
Okay. So does that just automatically happen, or do I need to roll something for?
That's just do it. You're spending the attack to do it. You don't have to roll.
I see.
So the seed is the master seed. The greater seed is firing into the hull of the other one to try to destroy Mad Gunner and Olaf.
Oh wait, I've got another skill. It lets me go forever.
And then it drops another round of cluster bombs, which is going to accelerate the destruction of the X Labs in hell. And Austin, it's your turn.
So what's my situation?
You're inside one of the secondary seeds that is slowly losing power and about to crash into the earth and explode.
Can I see any of the controls visible anywhere?
Well, these seeds are basically automated weapons platforms. So there's maintenance tunnels through them, but all the controls are inside its robot brain.
Okay.
And it has no power. Your friend destroyed it.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder about doing a last like kamikaze into the master seed.
So you couldn't use the controls for that because it's dead, but there are plenty of weapons on it. Like, it's still loaded with decks of bombs and racks of missiles.
All right, so what would it mean if I tried to actually hitch a ride on one of these missiles as it attacks the master seed?
Well, you'd have to turn around and aim it manually.
Okay, I'm good at that.
But then you just activate its ignition and it does the rest. I mean, they're dumb. They don't care what they hit.
Okay.
I think it's probably more guts to be dumb enough to do it.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, it's fine. And I'll say it's as half its speed because it's not anticipating an attack from one of its subseeds. So that's an 8.
Okay.
To hit.
So I have guts of 4.
Okay.
I'm also going to say I use my iron spear and jam it into the top of this little missile. And after I fire it, I'm going to start using it to kind of like nose the missile around in the air.
That's how that works.
And kind of steer it up and over and land me kind of on top of one of these passageways in the top of the master seed.
In the ancient world, we referred to that as a joystick.
Yes. All right, so then the iron spear will give me a bonus die.
If you miss, it explodes in midair and you die.
Yeah, I'm also going to use a resolve. So then I'm rolling a total of 6 die. All right, I rolled an 18.
So you beat it by 10. The missile corkscrews around, fire flowing out the back of it. Mad Gunner clinging to the side, spins around on the top, slams into the surface. You're fine. You feel good.
Yeah, he leaps off right at the last minute.
It explodes somewhere. Shrapnel shreds 2 of the screaming skulls.
Shrapnel shredding the shooting skulls.
Yeah, that's okay. I kind of like collateral damage.
Sorry, screaming skulls. There's shrapnel shredding.
Yeah, you can take an attack. That was just your movement.
Cool. So are there war pigs around, or are we just attacking this giant vehicle?
No, nobody actually knows what the war pigs are. They're this like secret kind of intelligence in the fleet above, and all their warriors are either like cyber skeletons, immortals like you, or other monstrosities. Nobody's ever actually seen a war pig. But there are plenty of like servitor arachnids scrambling over the hull of the seed, servicing weapons and loading bombs into firing bays.
All right. So Gunner kind of lands on his feet. His bones kind of crackle as he does, and he kind of has to put himself back together briefly.
It's the arthritis.
As the missile explodes behind him.
Yeah.
But he just kind of lands in the middle of this crowd, and he says, I came here to get a suntan and barbecue war pigs, and I'm all out of skin. And then he just fires his gun up with this...
Well, you know, for lobotomized cyborg servitors, they seem alarmed.
Yeah. And he starts just firing this automatic flash gun around in a circle at all of his surrounding enemies while whistling Swan Lake.
Good for him.
He's having a good day.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6. Okay. So you guys are inside the defenses. It's harder for it to maneuver.
I'm rolling 4 die. So I rolled a 15, but I have the skill of Gunslinger, which allows me to roll bonus attacks for a 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, Jesus.
And I got a 5 and a 6, so I get 2 bonus attacks there.
Okay, go ahead and roll them.
Okay.
Talking shit about me.
Yeah. That's a 9 and a 19.
Well, 19 is a crit.
Yes.
So you get an extra turn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a whole ass extra turn. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the flash gun is roaring. The cyber arachnids are exploding. Weapon pods are blowing up. It's mass chaos.
So I'm going to start running for whatever might look like the main brain of this master seed.
You mean the clear glass dome with the brain inside on the top?
Absolutely.
It's glowing like in Metroid, so you know to hit that.
Actually, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
No, that is just design point.
That's just a sculpture by one of the more artistic war pigs.
No, obviously that's the brain. Yeah, it's
Todd, you can go home for a while if you want. We'll call you when it's your turn.
I'm gonna go upstairs and watch TV with Kyle's kids.
Have a sandwich.
they're watching Bluey.
Cool.
Well, okay, so what's the structure of this big brain?
It's paper mache. Yeah.
It's a
I'm
Well, I
gonna
assume it's
guess
being-
it's alloys of some kind.
Well, I assume it's being held up in like some kind of suspended tank or...
well because I mean this is metal sci-fi, so it's like on the top. It's like a dome coming out of the top of the seed. So it's half of it is inside the interior in this briny pool, and it's armor glass. There's some eye stalks poking around.
Okay.
Oh,
you
this is
hear-
a literal brain?
It is now.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And you hear, "Meh, get off me, you stupid Viking!"
All right, so Gunner's going to take his iron spear. He's going to take it firmly in both hands and leap off of one of the balconies kind of overlooking one of the maintenance hatches for this big brain container. I'd like to use guts because I'm kind of leaping into this dark abyss, but I'd like to see if I can aim for the medulla oblongata of this brain.
I mean, you could aim for that, but the problem is going to be, it is protected by this armor glass, so you're going to have to cut through that first. That has armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
You can't just directly access the brain.
I see. Okay.
That would be quite a design flaw.
Yeah, it would be. So,
There's
guys, we got...
there's this giant trench on the seed.
Yeah. Sure as
Leads right to the brain.
Yeah, it was designed by Mads Mikkelsen.
Makes for a good psychiatrist. He's a terrible architect.
Yeah, so you can start trying to hammer your way through it to the brain.
Okay, so then instead of my spear, what I'm going to do is just slowly start working on a point on this armored glass where I just am continuously firing my flash gun into it, trying to punch a hole.
Cool.
Well, can we say what I'm cutting with my thermite blowtorch is the glass itself?
If you want to spend a resolve, we will retcon that that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
Okay.
All right, so then we're going to say instead of me attacking it, Gunner's going to try and clear a path and cover Ingrid while she works on cutting away at the glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it does take 2 turns for the thermite blowtorch.
All right,
so
so-
that's pretty much going to be my next turn.
Yeah.
Unless I discover a skill that just keeps her going.
Yeah.
All right.
Helping out Bergman is probably the right path.
Yeah. So then Gunner cocks his flash gun and says, "Hey, roll away. Can you cut up this glass, please?" And then just keeps firing into the monsters.
Sure.
I don't know why that voice is so funny.
All right. So this time I'm just rolling 4 die. That's a 10.
Okay, well, you're trying to beat a 6, so.
Okay. And and I did roll 2 4s, so I get 2 bonus attacks.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's a 12,
Okay, that's a hit.
and that's a 17.
So that's crit.
Jesus.
I don't think they explode. though.
No, they don't. You're not taking another turn.
Yeah.
You can't just keep
That
taking
was already
turns.
during a bonus attack. I don't
Yeah.
even think that's...
Not in perpetuity.
Yeah.
So all this is going on. Olaf is busy dragging himself off the spike.
Hey Todd, it's your turn.
And on top of the master seed, a huge hatch opens in the roof, and this giant Gatling gun pops out and points directly at Austin because I'm mad at him right now. And this gun opens fire, mass reactive shells slamming into Gunner. So you're going to roll your speed to evade.
Oh, cool.
If you don't evade, all your armor is reduced to 0.
Can I make an argument for Guts to try and do something stupid to try and avoid this?
What is the dumb thing you're doing?
I'm running right at it. Gunner wants this Gatling gun.
Yeah, you can try that.
All right, so that's 4. What am I trying to beat here?
You're trying to beat 23.
oh, fuck off, Kyle.
Remember, you can always spend resolve.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend that one more.
Hey, I didn't make the stats of the seed.
I rolled a 16.
So you're sprinting forward. It hasn't started firing yet when Gunner starts moving, and your hand is reaching out. You're almost there, and then all the barrels explode at once, and Gunner is flung back across the top of the seed, bouncing like somebody skipping stones. Depleted uranium rounds smashing into him, juggling around inside his skull. All your armor is gone.
Yep. So
You still have the dragon skull.
Yeah. Some things happen because I have 2 different pieces of armor that actually do damage to those around me whenever it is destroyed.
Okay, Corey dies. No. Yeah, I mean, those will still. What do those do? You'll do damage to the seed.
Yeah, so I have an iron razor glove that when it is destroyed, it applies 1 attack.
Okay.
And then I have a hatchet face helmet.
Just kidding, Todd. Stay up there, man. Chill out.
Go!
That applies 1d4 hits when destroyed.
Okay. Roll 1d4.
So that's 2. So a total of 3 additional hits.
Yeah, so the hatchet face helm slams into the side, opens this big rent, and then your body's blasted out of it. Meanwhile, below, Captain Olaf slides off this spike and lands directly behind Captain Vara, and she says, "Need a lift?" Because that's what action heroes say.
Quick question: who is Captain Olaf?
Todd.
Oh, got it.
From the Danish TV show.
Oh, yes, of course.
With the head. The cow head.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody watched that, right?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Sometimes he dresses up as Count Olaf and shows us disturbing films from history.
It was on Danish PBS.
Yeah.
Well, on behalf of all of us at Bastard Quest, Todd, welcome back. You look
Thanks.
well. You look well. How's it been going?
Feeling good.
Yeah, how's the pets?
Pets are great.
Everything
Yeah.
good?
Everything's good.
Good,
Yeah.
good to hear.
Little bit of a sinus issue, but other than that,
Oh, okay.
pretty
Well,
good.
it's that time of year.
How were the keys?
Watching a little Danish programming with Cal's kids up there. Which Lars von Trier movie were y'all watching?
They watched them all.
Of course, Antichrist, of course.
Okay. Oh, Dancer in the Dark was last week. That's
Olaf lands amidst the ruined detritus atop the seed, the burning half-corpse flesh of the cybernetic arachnid servitors.
By the way, you're Olaf, Todd. If
Olaf, okay.
yeah.
There's also
Wait, is which game are we playing?
yeah. There's also good chunks of Gunner spread about everywhere, though he is mostly in one piece. What would you like to do, Todd? You
Okay.
hear a quivering, mucusy sound squelching from inside the brain case that Ingrid is cutting into. Please, we can talk about this.
So Captain, once I got myself off of the spike that I was impaled upon, Captain Vera picked me up and we went
Yeah.
up to the main seat. Okay.
She's an Uber driver.
If you give her less than a 5 rating, she murders you. So, you know what? He's going to clear his throat and sing his dirge of battle and hopefully inspire the rest of the team on to victory.
Cool. And that gives them more resolve?
I roll 4 die, and for any 4, 5, or 6 that I roll, I get 1 resolve to share with my
Oh, cool.
brethren and sister. And
Yeah, because I'm out of resolve.
yeah,
Yeah, I am too.
That's handy.
Olaf does his dirge of battle, which goes like this. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Spout.
When I'm all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Ah, would you look at that? 2 3s and a 2.
The brain. Well, I liked it. Okay, Corey, it's your turn.
Okay.
I mean, if you do nothing, you'll just cut through the brain case and the armor blast.
Hold on, wait, that's all I get to do? These
Yeah.
fuckers did
No,
half an hour?
You can
of
still
stuff?
take an action. We won't count that as your action.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so I get. Where's Todd going? Oh, he's going back upstairs.
Well, look,
Kids, this is called a Serbian film.
Jesus.
it has literally 1 hit point left. Corey's gonna cut through the case, so I'm gonna say you guys defeated it. Just narrate how this happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So finishing up this turn, Ingrid completes cutting through the brain shell and shouts to the war pigs above, "Shoo-wee!"
There's this burst of brackish brain fluid, and one of the eyeballs. Please, I'll give you anything. So who's doing the coup de grace?
I think Todd.
Battle hammer? You think?
I think so.
Yeah, Captain Olaf is going to move in with his battle hammer, and he's going to brain the brain.
So the first 14 hits don't quite kill it, but it's 15 and 16
Yeah.
for sure.
Right?
And as the seed sinks towards the ground, you guys are hosing off Olaf. You leap onto a pair of jet bikes flying past. You scream away, and the seed impacts a mountain range and explodes with atomic fire, and you're all silhouetted. And the song "Heroes Don't Look at Explosions" plays.
I love that one.
Holy fucking shit. Is that an actual song?
Yeah, Peter Cetera.
You're
The love theme
celebrating.
from Karate 2.
Yeah.
You make it back to the Screaming Skulls camp. They're pouring out bowls of stew and beer. Everyone's celebrating and doing high fives. And some people are making out, not you guys, because you're all undead Vikings. And then the entire camp explodes as a hell portal emerges and sucks it all into the ground, and you're dragged to hell.
Yeah, but we like hell.
You do.
Yeah.
The Screaming Skulls don't, as they're torn apart by demons.
Sorry, Screaming Skulls.
Compelled utterly by your conditioning, you tumble down the hellhole, and you land with a crash on a heavy iron platform suspended in the gulf by repulsor engines, a circular vehicle of sorts. And here you find Harger, the black leather-clad hell engineer from last session. He's flanked by a series of cryo coffins. The platform is descending slowly, guided by cluttered navigations controls on one side. "You've done well, my dogs! For your service of hell, the Master offers a reward. You can retain your precious memories even as I complete your conditioning. You will be mine, of course, but your past will not be erased. The Kendis Lucifer extends himself. Now step into your cryo coffins and the X-weapons will be complete. Refuse or resist, and all you know of yourselves will be gone. Worse than the void, you will go numb with nothingness. Clay corpses for the furnace. There's no victory for you here, mortals, only servitude or oblivion. Glory to Satan will be yours to cherish. The right hand of doom will you stride. Now to your coffins and kneel to the king of hell."
Mad Gunner steps forward and says, "I've been chasing down the lovely silence for eternity. I'll gladly welcome it now." And he fires up his flash gun and starts shooting.
Oh, okay.
You're shooting at Harger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as Gunner opens fire, Harger activates a speed module and bursts with great speed out of the way, spinning around you. "Sentimental fools!" So you have some options. The first option is the conditioning. You can just give in, and Lucifer will give you complete access to precious memories of better days if you give yourselves over to the conditioning. Or you guys have been wearing these face-covering helmets. You can tear away from your own mind, ripping wires and needles from the base of the skull. This will grant complete freedom, but also destroy any memories or identity an immortal may cling to. All sense of history, self, or purpose will be erased.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Now, the other option would be Harger is a hell entity.
Oh, I think there might finally be a use for Captain Olaf's ectotrap.
I would say that you could use the ectotrap to capture Harger, and then when this platform is going back to the X laboratories, you could set off the reactor and blow it up and incinerate yourselves in a final death.
I like that.
So, give into the conditioning, rip out your mind control modules and slip into oblivion, or capture Harger and blow up everything.
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Well, Ingrid sadly cannot join you guys on this because her code is I can never harm an agent of hell, such as my binding. I'm staying with him.
So when Ingrid sees Olaf advancing with the ectotrap towards Harger, and the infernal energies inside the trap slowing Harger and pulling his infernal form inside, what does she do?
Yeah, so Ingrid, she cannot hurt Agent of Hell.
Okay.
And her debt is Lucifer keeps her soul in his black book. I'm bound to answer when he calls. So she's Team Lucifer.
Yeah.
She likes hell, and
Your cell phone rings.
yeah, it's good benefits.
No,
Like-
your cell phone rings.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut up.
This is Satan. Hey.
Satan.
Hey.
Yeah.
In case there's any rebellion, just fuck them up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and I got pizza rolls later.
Yay.
Okay. You're not going to get any. It's still hell. Bye.
Oh, okay.
So Gunner's code is I will never rest until the universe is entombed in silence. He's all for this.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All for oblivion and death?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Ingrid is going to leap in between these two and try to protect Harger.
Okay. What attribute do you think best represents that? Speed? Speed sounds
Yeah, I can use speed.
good option.
And she'll use her energy barrier to protect me and one ally.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay, so you and Todd roll your speed against each other. And whoever...
Can Gunner help here?
You can try to tackle Ingrid or Harger, either one.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use my guts to attack Ingrid.
Stop it, silly.
Okay, so since you're just interposing your body, playing chicken, if you beat her, you will, but you'll take a hit.
Okay.
So everybody roll your dice.
I have no armor.
Yes.
Got 3 in speed.
Okay.
So do I.
I have 4 in guts.
Don't forget about equipment and such.
Yeah. I'm also using an iron spear.
I'm actually going to use my repulsor stone, which gives me a burst of flight.
Okay. Yeah, that's an extra die for sure.
Captain Olaf rolled a 17.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 16.
Shit. Ingrid got an 11.
Oh.
Okay. So Gunner slams into Ingrid. They both go down in a pile, tumbling across this slowly descending platform. Olaf gets close enough to Harger that the trap takes his toll. Harger goes, no, I'm Lucifer's servant. He probably... And he's disincorporated and yanked into the trap, and it pops closed, smoke drifting from it.
Say hello to Slimer for me.
Slimer.
The platform is descending automatically, trying to link up with the X facility in hell far below. Massive basalt columns are now viewable, covered in hellfire, demons swarming. You will have to send the detonation codes quickly, or your plan will be of no use. Next round, who's doing what?
I'm assuming I'm still going to have to face off with Ingrid.
She could shoot either one of you.
Oh, she's gonna.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean, to try and keep her from shooting Captain Olaf, who seems the fitting one to actually input the detonation codes.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, she's
Okay.
going after Captain Olaf.
Okay.
And I'm going after her.
All right, so Todd, what skill or stat here are you relying upon?
Captain Olaf has the skill of mechanics.
Cool.
Which I think would come into play here.
Sure.
And I think that would pair with his wits.
All right.
So that's 3 die.
Okay, don't forget about resolve.
Oh, I do have 1 resolve. I might as well go ahead and use that.
Go for it.
Austin, I assume you're trying to stop Ingrid from violence.
Yes.
Okay. Corey?
Cole, at the beginning of this adventure, I got a Satan book.
Yes.
Does that do anything? I'd never really figured out.
Well, it has a secret of hell in it.
Oh.
And we've never defined what that is.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
It kills them.
It definitely wouldn't kill them.
Can I say it creates like this binding type spell that basically sucks them back into their cryo coffins? Basically, what I'm going for is to trap them again, because Ingrid already misses her friends and their camaraderie,
Yeah.
the hellish camaraderie it was. And she wants them to be sucked back into their cryo coffins so they can be reprogrammed and come back to the hellfold.
Right, like she did the first time.
Right, sure.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So this will be the final roll on whether the X lab is destroyed or whether Ingrid dooms Olaf and Gunnar to eternal service in hell.
Okay.
What are you using for this, Corey?
Can I say she attaches the book to the end of her smoke chain and spins it around to try to hit them both with the book?
No.
What? Come on.
No, that smoke chain has already pissed me off once.
Okay.
You got to read from, like, that's not how hell books work.
Okay.
They require reading and, like, Rubik's Cubes. Watch a movie, Corey.
Okay. Can I argue that I use my speed to read it real fast?
Sure.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah.
at least even us up, because I'm going to be shooting at you.
You
as-
can speed read.
Okay. That's what I shall do.
Eat your Dominique. Hail Satan, hail Satan.
All right, my aim is also 3.
Cool.
And I'm going to be using my flash gun, so I'll be rolling 4.
All
Okay.
right.
My speed's a 3.
And then the book surely gives you a die, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a hell
okay.
It's a hell book.
Yeah.
So
hell
we're both
book.
rolling 4. So
Hot.
that's about as even as it can get.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm rolling 17.
Hello.
Also rolling 4.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled an 11.
Ingrid rolled a 16.
Nice.
So does that mean I hit Gunner?
Yes. Well, Gunnar is not going to be able to take out Ingrid before she reads the book.
Yeah, it basically means I just fail to stop you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Gunnar advances, firing his gun, trying to take out Ingrid, but the power of hell itself manifests a shield to defend her. She reads the final incantations as Olaf puts in the final code.
Which, by the way, the code is password 1234.
Harger was not the most useful for security. Below you guys are still on a platform, descending through hell. The X facilities below begin to explode in atomic fire. But the incantation still activates, and you're all yanked back into your cryo cubes.
No!
Sealed in, and Lucifer teleports you away to somewhere else in hell. But you destroyed the X program.
Yay!
Which we're part of, so we
Yes.
destroyed ourselves.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well,
Yeah.
the 3 of you are still entombed and trapped in hell.
We destroyed the hell facility where the X program was located.
But all the other hell immortals that it was making are all dead and destroyed.
So we're the last 3. Big Flash Gordon question mark.
And then Austin dies.
Yeah.
Just because that's probable.
No, yeah, there's, this cavern of hell collapses and you all disappear in a puff of infernal smoke.
Shit.
In case we want to play Viking Death Squad again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a hell of a lot of fun.
Because what? Todd has 2 deaths. Austin has 1.
I just have one left.
Oh, you have 1 left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ingrid only died once.
Well, you all died. Yeah, you all died once in the hell updraft.
Yeah, super fun game. I enjoyed it. I love the whole world.
Yeah, the super post-apocalyptic motif is just over the top and wonderful.
Oh yeah, a lot of cool stuff, like a mix of cyber and hell and so many genres smashed up there.
And we just played a very small part of it. There are a lot of ridiculous enemies.
Oh, I can only imagine.
In the book. Obviously there's lots of zombies and stuff, but there's dragons and cyborg dragons.
I had fun hanging out with Kyle's dog upstairs.
Well,
Atticus is a great dog.
He really is.
no, that's a great time, fun game. Thank you again to the Rune Hammer.
Yeah, we appreciate Brandish making this for us.
Yeah, thank you very
this was
much.
super cool.
It's awesome. You guys check him out on YouTube. Check out his games.
Yeah, so he's got Viking Death Squad and Index Card RPG, also Crown and Skull. And another thing, he just started this. If you live in the Philadelphia area, he is working on a physical game space right now.
Ooh, cool.
For, I guess, sort of like a game club. I don't know all the details, but you can find out more on runehammer.online if you're in the greater Philadelphia metropolitan area. Could be a cool place to go play games, play Viking Death Squad, or Boggle.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are. But we appreciate all his help on this.
yeah.
It was a barrel of monkeys.
Speaking of barrels. How you like that one, guys?
That's good. That's what we call a segue.
Norse Foundry.
Yeah.
The best dice in all of Dice Land from Norse Foundry.
Never go in their bathroom.
They're made out of barrel staves.
That's right.
Yeah, well, we use a fair amount of Norse Foundry dice around this table.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
do.
But almost primarily, unless we just run out of the ones we have.
Right? Yeah.
And they're a big friend of the show. If you want to save 10% on NorseFoundry.com buying dice and accessories, what's the coupon code, Todd?
It's CHAM. 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 And we would also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, 100 Broadway Street in beautiful downtown Paducah, right on the banks of the Ohio River. Don't open the hell book in the restroom.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Otherwise, it'll open up the main bathroom. That the bathroom is just a subsection.
Right. The
Yeah.
normal bathroom is an illusion.
Yeah.
It's hiding what happens in the real bathroom, which we've never brought up. I've been in there.
The real bathroom is just a 20-foot tall toilet.
Yeah.
You got to go up a ladder and just
That has eye stalks.
stand on the edge.
Talks to you.
And thank you to our patrons. We appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, if you'd like to become a patron, we got a lot of bonus episodes. We're getting ready to put up another edition of a very old D&D campaign. We've been slowly putting that up on the Patreon. It's patreon.com/bastardquest. Got some session zeros coming up. For example, we're getting ready to play the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we created characters quite a while ago. It was when Austin had just had his child, so he wasn't here, so we made his for him.
Yes, we did.
I still have not seen this character. I still don't know anything about it.
He's really cool.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's
but
not
but that's
really.
going to be on the Patreon very soon.
Yeah, I found that character the other day while going through some stuff and felt guilty.
And to everyone who's listening, thank you. I mean, just thank you for supporting us. And you can find us on all the socials, all of that stuff. And yeah, we appreciate every one of you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.